Hello, darling hearts. It's your GAPS coach, Emma here. These glasses belonged to my grandmother. She was a bit interesting. They're like Spider-Man glasses, like so that you can trust your spider senses. So these are like my lenses that I can see the world through. Thanks, Grandma, and Mum as well, who's super duper anti-authoritarian. Thanks, Mum. I have Lorna Hume to thank. Thanks, Lorna, for sending me a little snippet from the British bullshitting corpse oration. Corpse oration, get it? A corpse speaking. Corporation. About beans. Beans as in beans. Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Do you remember doing that at school? Remember that silly rhyme that somehow made it into the circulation of all the schools of England in the 1970s? Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So eat your beans with every meal. Now there's a bit of programming, if ever I saw one. The British bullshitting corpsoration in this little ditty has an American narrator telling us that soy is best. Listen, you've got to go and check out the Weston A. Price Foundation, who have an excellent piece and information about soy. It's called Soy Alert. And soy is in some baby formulas. It messes up the hormone system of the child and gets them ready for the transhuman agenda, as far as I can really tell. So, you know, that they're telling us in this Beeb piece, thinly veiled as a kind of guilt trip propaganda piece about climate change, that rice and peas and dal and rice and beans on toast and bean burritos, you know, every continent on earth does the beans thing. But I'm here to tell you that it's a backup for if there's nothing else to eat and you need to be cooking them really properly, because if not, you're going to be getting a big, massive dose of lectins, phytates and oxalates, which are plant toxins. Lectins are these sticky proteins that clog up your hormone receptors, and oxalates are very sharp, like shards of glass, natural plant toxins that can lodge in your body around scar tissues and try and come out through your mucosal membranes, giving you constant UTI infections or kidney stones, worst possible case scenario. So, yes, I know every continent on Earth has had to fall back on using the beans as a way to just survive. And that's the remarkable thing about us human beings, is that we're really, well, when we've got a really biodiverse microbiome, we're really, really resilient because we're adaptable, right? And we can change and chop and change and eat a really wide variety of foods. We're omnivorous, yes, I totally get that. But are we accounting for the low-level antibiotics that have been used routinely in the industrial farming system since the 1960s? Are we accounting for glyphosate, which has been sprayed liberally over all of us, you know, and messed with our microbiome mostly? So we used to have oxalate-eating bacteria in our microbiome, which meant that we could handle a few potatoes every now and then. Hopefully, though, they're smothered with cultured cream and butter, you know, because really these foods are just vehicles for the fats and ferments that are going to really feed your microbiome and keep you happy, healthy and well. So, yeah, the Beeb were trying to tell me that everything's better with beans, and I'm saying, bull! I'm saying, get lost, Beeb. And I wanted to talk to you about the etymology of care as well, because, you know, when you've got your lens on, when you've got your lenses on, that you can actually, you know, like in that film, They Live, and you can look at the billboards and it says, rather than saying, you know, Coca-Cola or whatever, it just says obey or consume. You know, you see the real McCoy. So when you look at the word care in the etymological online dictionary, which I highly recommend you all go and have a little play. Like if you see a word and you think, what's that all about? You know, break it down and have a look in the Etym Online dictionary. Care comes from the Old English and, oh, where's my bit of paper? It basically means to grieve, to have sorrow, to have concern, right? So When we say I don't care, that's the correct use of the word. I don't have sorrow. I'm not grieving. I don't have concern about it. I don't care, right? But they've taken away that phrase, I don't care, and they're like, care. I care for you. But the origin of the word is to grieve, to be sorrowful, to have concern. So then let's look at how that word is used with the health care system. To have concern, to be sorrowful, to grieve about your wholeness, your wellness. Something fishy going on. See, when I look at it through these lenses, I'm like, there's something fishy going on. What the heck is going on? So anyway, when I get the chance to look at these things and sort of get a feeling about it, I can trust my gut instinct because I've been working on my gut health for 15 years now. And if you want to feel resilient and strong in your thinking, gut and psychology syndrome is a really good place to start as a foundation for a firm foundation for really good health. And you can layer lots of other things on top of that. But fundamentally, the food system's been compromised and weaponized, in my opinion. We're all getting dosed with glyphosate, herbicides, pesticides, which are messing with our microbiome, making us less resilient because there's less diversity in our microbiome. So GAPS is all about recolonizing and recultivating that beautiful, diverse microbiome so that you can be superhuman and get your spider senses back. Okay? Anyway, darling hearts, see me at timelesscookery.com. And have a beautiful day, and yeah, lovely to see you all. There's plenty to be happy about, and if you want to come and rub shoulders with some happy, shiny people, then see me at timelesscookery.com. Okay, bye.